chapter 25. So in this story, there is a master who's going away on a long journey. And before he left, he called 3 of his servants to them. And he gave them gifts called talents. To one, he gave 5 gifts. To another, he gave 2 gifts. And to another, he gave 1 gift. Now the person that he gave 5 gifts to, he doubled it so that when the master came back, there were 10. The other one that he had given 2 gifts to also doubled it. So when the master came back, he had 4. But the person that he had given 1 gift to was very afraid of the master. And so instead of doing anything with his gift, he took it and he buried it in the ground. And when the master came back, all of the servants had to report to the master what they had done with the talents they had been given. So when the master returned, the man who had been given 5 talents reported to the master that he had made it into 10 talents. And the master was so excited. He said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," and invited him to be a part of all that the master had in store. Same thing for the man who had been given 2 talents. He was so pleased by what the man who had been given 2 talents had done with them that he said, "Well done," to that man as well. But the one who had buried his talents in the ground, he punished because he had been given those talents in order to use them for the master.
So in the story, we have a master and we have some servants. And the master gave the servants talents. And in the story, the talents are money. And you'll notice that 2 of the servants used that money, got more money, and then they gave it to the master. And that master is God. And he has given us all different talents. It's not always money, not always something physical. He has given some of us talents to speak, some of us talents to sing, to act, to dance, ride a bicycle, so many different talents. But whatever we do, whatever gift he's given us, we need to use that for God.
So you notice in the story also that each of the servants was given a different amount of talents. And I think this is really important for us because it's very easy for us to look around and see the talents that other people have, those gifts, those abilities that God has given to other people, and wonder why maybe we don't have as many as someone else. But the master entrusted those servants based on what he knew they needed. And it's the same with us. God has given us the exact gifts that we need to have. And because of that, all we have to do is just use them for his glory.